Hey everyone, and welcome to a special edition of Library DIY. For this DIY, we wanted to offer you a fun activity during spring break. So we came across a recipe for Peep slime. And this will be something really fun that you could do as a family, but certainly no age limit requirement on this. It could be for kids or adults. Just a really fun, simple activity. The idea just being that we're, again, making our own, products at home, so we know the ingredients and they're not toxic. This is advertised as an edible slime. I'll leave that up to you, and, it's your decision whether or not you encourage any eating of the slime, but it doesn't have any ingredients in there that you should be really concerned about if there are some pieces that get eaten. So for the Peep slime, you will of course need some Peeps. So you can buy a package of these at any of the grocery stores. We of course will have some supplies here, so if you are interested, we will have you contact us and we'll get you the supplies for this DIY. In addition to your Peeps, you're going to need some cornstarch. And again, this is something really easy if you don't have it home to get at the grocery store, but we also have this that we would be happy to provide all of this in a bag for you to just pick up and take home. So you can pick up all the ingredients here and then just take it home and do it as a fun activity, for this week or for any, of the upcoming weeks, if you want to save it for another time or if you want to do it more than once. It's really fun and easy. In addition to those two ingredients, you will need an oil, and I have some coconut oil here, but you could also use a cooking oil, vegetable oil, anything like that. So just whatever oil you have at home, or again, if you want to go to the store and get some. We'll probably not be passing out the oil. That one's just going to be a little bit harder for us to transport. So again, hopefully that's something you have at home. If you don't, just let us know and we'll see what we can do about getting you some of that to take with you as well. So those are the only ingredients you need. It's 3 ingredients. And basically what you will do is you will take 5 Peeps of the same color. You will place them in a bowl with roughly a tablespoon of your oil. You're going to melt that in the microwave for about 30 seconds, and you'll stir that up, and then you'll slowly add in a few tablespoons of cornstarch until you get that consistency of the gooey slime. And that's really it. That's all you need to do to make this slime. You can also, if you decide you really want to go all out, you could buy several different colors and you could make rainbow slime. So you could do, 5 of each color and then mix them up separately. And then once you have them mixed separately into that slime consistency, then you could wrap them up like a rainbow or do whatever you want. So again, this is something you can just really have a lot of fun with, with your kids, or it's just something kind of fun for any age to do. Of course, if they're younger, you'll be there to supervise, but if they're older, it's one that's probably pretty safe to do. So we're going to go ahead. I have my 5 Peeps of my same color. You're just going to take those and put them in a bowl, a microwave safe bowl, I should mention. And then you'll take your oil, and like I said, if you've watched any of my previous DIY videos, you know I'm not the most accurate when I measure, but just getting close is good. So around a tablespoon, a little more, a little less isn't gonna hurt a whole lot. And this may be something that once I microwave it, I might need a little bit more, so we may have to add a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do just about a tablespoon. All right, and so then I will need to go microwave this and I will be right back. All right, so I have my Peeps microwaved. Just something I discovered, you might want a bigger bowl. I was watching the Peeps through the glass of the microwave, and they do really expand. So that's kind of actually something really fun that kids would probably find really cool. So you might want to make sure your bowl's big enough for that. So hopefully this is about the right consistency here. You don't want to over stir, but I can tell that I still have some oil that hasn't completely mixed in. So you just want to try to mix that up as best you can. And then once you feel like you've got that fairly, mixed up, and you'll notice that you're going to lose a little bit of color on there too, but they just won't be as vivid. So once you feel like you have fairly decent consistency there, you're going to go ahead and do a tablespoon of cornstarch, but you're probably going to need a couple of tablespoons. It might just depend. I was trying not to be messy and I should have known better. So I'm gonna just go ahead and pour mine in, but you should measure yours. And I would just do a little bit and then see how that goes. You can always add in a little bit more if you need more. Always start with less than you need, but I guess like anything else when you're baking, and well, maybe not when you're baking, but you can always add in, you could add in more of the other ingredients to, you know, compensate if you add in too much cornstarch. It is kind of tricky to stir, so I will just let you know that. But I think at this point I am gonna have to get my hands dirty. So I was trying to use this spoon as much as I could, but I think I'm gonna have to use my hands here. And I'm gonna get some of this cornstarch on my hands and see if that helps maybe. But yeah, this is definitely gonna be a messy one, which for most kids will be the fun part. Actually, I feel like I'm pretty much there. I might go ahead and add in a little bit more cornstarch. I think I'm gonna add in just a little bit more, but it's really pretty good. So it wasn't too bad. So I'll just go ahead and put in just a little bit more. And like I said, this will just be something you are gonna need to, this is definitely hands-on. So this is an awesome activity for kids, but also for adults. I think we forget sometimes that we have just as much fun with this sort of stuff. So yeah, this seems like I'm getting just about the right. I probably could have even done a little bit less cornstarch, but it's kind of just a bit of an experiment. But it doesn't feel too sticky, so I think I could probably even go just a little bit more because I feel like I have a little bit of a chunk of cornstarch or something in there, but it's definitely slimy. So that's it. So then I have just made one batch of slime. So this is something, again, if you really wanted to, you could go through and do different colors and you could make rainbow slime. So that would be really fun. But there we are. That's our slime. So super fun. Again, this would be something that is safe if it is accidentally or on purpose ingested. Probably wouldn't recommend, of course, eating the whole thing, just like we don't want to eat all the cookie dough for the same reason. But yeah, there we go. So super easy. So we just mixed 3 ingredients together and microwaved it, and then we have ourselves some slime. So if you are interested in any of the ingredients, please reach out to us, give us a call, and we will be happy to set you up. We will probably have to limit this one per family, but we'll do our best to accommodate everybody if we have multiple, families interested. So this is, again, Peep slime. It's a special spring break edition for DIY, and you never know, it might come back up in the future too. And if you are just obsessed with the idea of slime or want to, make it into more of a kind of a teachable, fun activity for the break, we do have some great books here that will also give you some ideas. So I just pulled a couple up from the shelf, so these are available. And I'm sure there's more, but yeah, how to make slime. So that's it, that's all. And again, just give us a call. We also have some really fun stuff coming up in April. Miss Holly has some things planned, so definitely stay tuned. And we hope that you're also able to get out in the next week or so and participate in our Dixie Get Heart tour. And that is going on now. So if you have any questions, feel free to email, call, or message us on Facebook, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. We hope you're having a good break. Take care.